Greetings all in all, welcome back to the channel. We're doing part number 120 of my Farming Simulator 22 Tech Recovery Challenge. We are carrying on a little later than where we left off in part 119. The reason being, I was testing Courseplay. Without recording it, I just wanted to muck about with it. Had some problems. Courseplay isn't in anymore, I took it out. We seeded in the two lower chaff fields with it. I used Courseplay to do this one. And as you can see just there, the reasons I can't explain. I set the course up. I made sure it was all well within the borders. I told it to do exactly what it was supposed to do. And I caught it. It drove right off the field, across the road, across the headland there, and started seeding into another field. I can't explain why. It's a ridiculously simple field to seed, and it screwed it up. I tried again, this time doing a manual record just to see if it would work properly, a manual course creation just to see if it would work properly. No, it misses the edges all the way around. I had a real horrible time with it. I seeded field 13 with it, tried recording it to play it back just to see if it worked, couldn't get it to work. It's me, I know it's me, Courseplay. I'm not taking anything away from Courseplay, it's a great app. It's just not for me. The way they've changed it, I don't like it. So, out it comes. Never mind. I'm sure I'll get slated in the comments for not liking Courseplay, but yeah, personal choice. If you want to see what we got up to in part 119, I'll throw something up on the screen around about now. Pause the video, have a read of that. Otherwise, go back and watch the episode if you want to see how it all plays out. A link to the playlist will be at the end of this video. If it's not, it'll be in the description, and if it's not even either of those places, yell at me and I'll send you the link. So, to work today, what have we got? We are seeding chaff in the north, 2 fields there, and we need to seed in the potatoes, and that's it. Then we are skipping forward into the next day and getting on with more work. Lots of work. So, you can go do the chaff, or keep a close eye on him. JCB will do the seeding of the potatoes. We'll keep a close eye on him. Although we shouldn't have to watch him too closely because there's not a lot he can really screw up here. Now I've said it, he will absolutely screw something up. While they're doing the seeding, one more thing to show you. For entertainment purposes, I did make one change to the map. Other than that, we're going to move some combines around and get set up for the next day. Month. Whatever. April. We're going to get set up for April. There we go. Off you go for potatoes. I have cleared out... Let's go to the vehicle shop, quickest way. I've cleared out the trees from over here. This is our chaff field here. Somewhere. Over there. There it is. This was all trees. I cut them all away. Processed them up. Painted this in. Quickest way to do this is this. We've got rows. There's nothing in there yet, but there will be. I am playing with trees. Finally been able to plant a tree on this map. 120 episodes in, and we have finally been able to plant a tree. I'm overjoyed. We planted in these rows here. There's 5 of those. And then we repurposed our little tractor. And he's now going to be our tree planter. Once these have gone through one day, so once we're into April, I will run this line with trees. And then each month we go, I'll put in another line. That way they'll almost always be growing. And we put in another sawmill. And stocked it with the trees that we cut down from this area, which was quite a lot. There we go. That is up and working, I think. Hopefully. As long as I haven't screwed it up. Yeah, it's up and working, and it's selling everything. So that's more money coming in for us. So yeah, there you go. And of course we've got some more grassy area, so more grass for me to mow. It's painted, ready to go now, but I'm not going to be touching it until the standard grass, which is this is where we cut to, has grown in properly, so that it all grows together. Bit more grass, and I know I don't like grass, but never mind. Not a lot we can do about that. Other than that, we're all good. So let's see what we got. that barley? No. Oh, corn? No. What is that? Oh, it's wheat. Okay. So we've got wheat on 14. We've got barley on 56. Barley on 1 and 2. I think they were going to get turned into chaff after that. And the canola fields are going to be grown as well. But we've got a combine down there for the canola fields. So we need one outside the farm for the wheat, one outside the farm for the barley, two outside the farm for the barley. I think what I'll do is I'll put one at the start of on the 6 side of 56, and then we'll put the other on the 2 smaller fields, and then one on the 14. That way 1 and 2 can get cleared, and then we can move that combine into the bigger field to help out his friend. I think that makes sense. Pretty sure it makes sense. Make sure that the swather is enabled, because we absolutely want the straw. Worryingly, that manure is still not growing in there. I don't know what's going on with that. I have to keep a close eye on that, but I don't think it's processing manure anymore. And that's a problem. We've got 2 large cow sheds, and if they're not producing manure like they're supposed to, then yeah, that's an issue. They've got the straw, they should be producing, and the teeny tiny amount that it produces inside is not going to cut it. Pardon the pun. We need more than that, and we're supposed to be getting lots more than that. I may have to sell that one and replace just to see if we can get it to work again. So this one we'll put up on field number 1 and 2. Again, making sure the swather is enabled. Quick check on our seeders. He's missed a bit. The chaff seeder has missed a bit. Of course, why not? Missed a bit there as well. Why? And there. Oh, come on. What was the point in shutting down early? I mean, honestly. Now, the next one is going to be a little tricky because it is really, really close to 2 other fields. And there's a very high possibility that he's going to try something stupid. I'd like to avoid that. If we can particularly help it, I absolutely want to avoid that. I think if we go this side first, I might be able to convince him not to do it. Give it a try and see what happens. We have to keep a close watch on him though. While we're doing that, we can keep moving the combine forwards. We're getting there. We're nearly there. There we go. And last one. Try getting him out of this side of the farm. Shouldn't be a problem. So that puts us closer to field 56, I think. So the manure's growing in that one just fine. Being placed in that one just fine, and that's for the pigs. And I know manure's going in the other one just fine, which is for the cows and the other pigs. I just don't know why the other silo isn't picking up. Oh, I think he might be getting close. I think he might just nick that. Yeah, you definitely want to keep an eye on that. And I've got a funny feeling he's going to miss a little segment here as well. Potatoes. Keep an eye on that as well. There we go. Combine's moved. Let's check on him. Oh no, he's right on the edge. Now, if he does this right, he'll turn left. There. Yeah. Good. Now, I think, famous last words, but I think he may just be good enough to crack on with this now. Don't think there's any reason for him to skip across the road. Not that I haven't seen that, because we have seen that, but hopefully he'll do the job properly. So I'll go check on his little friend, who's going to leave a teeny tiny little strip. But let's see, it's why not? Right, okie dokie. I'm not going to talk my way through the whole of this episode because I've already talked for 15 minutes and we're trying to keep it about 30 minutes. So, I'm going to put you guys on pause. I'm going to finish up the seeding. I'm going to skip us through to the next day and I'll bring you back when the harvesting is underway or completed for one of the smaller fields. But either way, we will be right back. Take a note of the money so that you can see progression. 34.6 million. Everything's set up and working. All is good and all is good to go. So let's see how much we make when I bring you back. If maths is right, then it should be somewhere around the 37 million mark. Maybe. So keep that number in mind. So yeah, I'll throw you on pause. I'll do some work. I'll bring you back shortly for a recap. So be right back. Alright then, welcome to April. Update time, we are at 46.7 million. We made a fortune overnight. I can confirm that that manure extension heap has failed. I don't know what has gone wrong, but it's not working. I even tried putting in a new one just to see if that would work. Didn't help. So we are back to unloading the manure from those ridiculously small pens by hand. That's a kick in the teeth. It's going to take a lot of work. It has taken a lot of work, and one of the pens has actually stopped producing manure altogether, even though it's got cows in there and it's got straw in there. It's producing 14,000 and then it stops. The other one produced several 100,000, and we have distributed that. That has gone into the orchards and into the seed production facility as expected. We have brought in the New Holland W190 wheel loader, so we are testing that mod out, and as you can see, harvest is underway. We have done field 2. I've just completed gathering up the straw on that. Field 14 is underway, Field 1 is underway, Field 56 is underway, and the canola is underway. He's left a strip there and a little bit there. Can't explain why. Given up trying to figure it out. Unfortunately for me, the grass has grown. Not that, that's wheat. But yeah, so I'm back to cutting grass. I actually groaned when I saw that it had grown. But we need to do it. We need the grass because our fermentation system is down and out and non-functional because it has processed everything. We are unloading the silage as we speak into the BGA, where it is going to make us lots and lots of money. We like money. Money is good. The silage is actually topped up at 6 million. We've got lots of straw in there, so it's still producing a lot of the required ingredients, and we've still got 2.4 million worth of silage to go in there. So that is looking good. But yeah, the fermentation dryers are done. They're not operating anymore because no grass and no chaff. Everything else is ticking along. The greenhouse is shut down because it's not receiving wood chips, even though I do actually have wood chips being distributed. I'm assuming we've got to wait till the next hour to tick through before that actually kicks in. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. What else? Oh, let's show you the wheel loader. We haven't seen it, so there it is. I painted it blue with the yellow tyres. It actually comes in yellow with black tyres as default. And that is the UFO 10M3 light material bucket. It is a mod. It's a mod that has been heavily modded by me. It holds 100,000 litres. I'm preparing for the loss of some of the mods implemented by the Lazy Acres map when I do my other maps. This is going to be one that features heavily. I've also got a telehandler mod which has a 50,000 litre bucket, so the front loader won't have a 100,000 litre bucket because that's just silly. As much as I like it, it is just silly. So we're going to be using this one exclusively in future playthroughs. It's going to get a lot of use, and so far not too bad, although it is a little bit on the big side to get in here. It's a little tight. I do wish you couldn't see all the cows. I wish they were penned back there so that this row is perfectly clear. I will be looking at a new cow barn modification when we're done with Lazy Acres. Milk has been emptied. 215,000 litres. It hasn't been moved around yet, as you can see. So that's got to get done today, hopefully. Oh, he's missing bits again. These fields are notoriously bad. I'm going to have to correct that. And there you go. You're all caught up. Everything else is processing nicely. It's all ticking along. I'm not going to be able to do any field preparation work until we've cut the grass. And to be perfectly honest, I'm going to be making a little bit of a change. I like the forage harvester, the trailer I'm using now. I think it's a forage harvester. That's not right. A collector with its wide arms that pick up really good amounts. I really like the trailer, but the swather that we use to cut the grass is not good. It needs a trailer hitch on the back end so that you can connect this to it so that you've got an all-in-one unit. It doesn't have that. So at the minute I'm having to go around and cut the grass and then go back around and hope to God that I remember where it is I've cut with this thing and then empty it out as we go. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use a standard machine. Just for fun. We are going to buy in a mower which has got a pretty decent width to it. It's not quite as wide as the swather. I think it's like a metre or two short. I'll show you actually. I was staring at it. Where is it? That one. The Elho Duet? 7300. 7.3 meters wide, and apparently it runs at about 13 miles an hour, which is pretty good. I'll be able to throw that on the front end because it attaches via PTO of my tractor and have the collection unit on the back end. And you compare that to this one, which is 9.2 meters. Yes, it runs a bit faster because I modded it. But yeah, I just think it'll actually work a bit better. What I'd ideally love is to set something like this up Mind you, that's only 8.3. That's not actually that much different. Well, that's 10 meters, but again, you'd need those two together, and you couldn't attach. Oh God, you couldn't attach anything else other than that. So yeah, we're going to pick this up like that, and we're going to give it a try once we've gathered up all the straw. Because we've only got the one trailer and the one tractor. I don't want to buy too many tractors because then I'll have to find a use for them. Although I suppose we could play with a different brand. Let's have a look at the large tractors. What brand do we not normally use? Well, the versatile, but there's no front attacher on that. We want something with a good turning circle to it. Deutz. 287 horsepower, 37 mile an hour. It's got a front PTO and a back. Set narrow, set twins. Twins on the back. Not bad. I quite like the Deutz as well. Quite nice tractors. Configuration standard. Ooh, Warrior. Fancy black. Does it do anything other than the fancy black? No. Let's give him a go. So we'll get the Deutz. So that's a chunk of money gone. Yeah, not a huge problem. Not fussed. 236, but if it saves us time, then it's all good. We just need this trailer. So as soon as we're done with the straw, he will get repurposed. Well, the trailer will get repurposed to do the grass. I won't be doing much grass recording. I will be cutting it heavily, but I'm going to be doing it all off camera because it is monotonous. I will be going slightly crazy when doing it, so definitely don't want that on camera. We won't be able to progress into May until it's done either, so I suppose I better slow time down. Anyway, he's caught up. He has halted because he's a useless twit. I've moved the seeder, the plough machine, the fertilizer and the stone picker down to the canola because it's the furthest one away. Once we've sorted all this out and got the grass cut around it, we'll move them in and we'll start processing up these fields, and then we'll work our way up. We'll go from the canola up to this 14, which I can't remember what we're going to put in there, probably wheat again, and then we'll move up to 1 and 2 and then the 56 to end it, and we'll have the seeders chasing them from behind. So there we go, you're all caught up. So I'm going to throw you guys back on pause. We're going to do another segment before we do the final catch up of the episode. I'm going to do some more work and we'll see how far we can get. If we can particularly help it, I want to get the canola done and field 14 and field 1. There's no way I'm finishing 56 in today's episode. Not a chance in hell. That's totally fine. It's a huge field. So yeah, for you guys, instantaneous. For me, whole lot of work. So be right back. Alrighty then, let's see what we got. Harvest of field 14 is completed. We haven't gathered the straw, but all the wheat has been gathered up and it has been dumped into the seed production. So that's almost halfway full. I was kind of hoping to get some wheat into the grain mill. Not going to happen. Whoa. Hold. We have topped up the milk after gathering it all up of the bakeries and both the dairies. They're often working to their maximum capacity, which is really, really good. So they're producing all the goodies and the butter is being distributed to the bakeries. Does need a bit of a top up. The eggs seriously need topping up. We've got to go around and look for some eggs. Where's the other bakery? We did have another bakery, didn't we? Yeah, there we are. Yeah, we really need to get the eggs up and working. After topping up all the milk, we have 107,000 litres of milk that we don't need. Everything is topped up to its capacity, so this is now excess. What are we doing? We're selling it. I thought you guys might like to see this, because this is the first time we've actually sold milk. So, 107,000 litres brings us pure profit of 83,364. Can't argue with that. That basically pays off all the money we've spent on getting the wheel loader in place. Doesn't quite pay off the money we spent getting the dirt tractor or the lawnmower, but meh, we will make that money back. Our passive income is through the roof, so we'll do perfectly fine. We did move the Deutz into the farm. He's currently hooked up to a trailer simply because I need a tractor. I can't hold on to enough tractors in the farmyard. We need to empty the slurry as well. We're going to do that. I'm basically killing time until the field 56 is finished harvesting, because I'm catching them up with the straw picker. And I don't want to have to stop-start. I really want to get on with the grass, but I need that damn tree. Trailer. So, yeah. I've got other tasks to do, so it's not a problem. These little tasks all require our attention, and once they're done, they're done. Manure's filling up again. Of course it is. Such a shame that that silo stopped working. That was absolutely brilliant. I don't think we'll get the next one in there in its entirety. We'll get most of it in there, but I don't think it'll get it all. No, not even close. Alright, where's this going? Well, actually we don't need slurry in there. That's pretty much topped up, which means it is going straight to the VGA. 360,000 litres straight to the VGA, and then whatever else is in the remainder of that tank plus the other pigs. Probably about another 100,000 maybe. We'll have a look as soon as we get into some open air. I don't want to drive into a building, that's terrible. There we go. Let's have a quick look at the cows. Holstein, slurry, no, 85,000 litres. Plus probably another 5,000 to 6,000 litres in the other pigs. So that would be roughly about 360,000 litres of slurry going straight into the VGA. I've been moving my truck around. We've been randomly filling him up with straw from the forage wagon. He's been travelling back and forwards from the farm as we've emptied out the trailer points with silage. I think I've got one more compartment available with another one almost done, I think. Or is that? No, not ready yet. Let's see. No, not ready yet. Trying to unload it in the wrong one. So we'll leave him to unload. These are in need of an unload, so we will bring in... So we were that short on tractors, I actually had to employ the truck to haul around our trailer. He's not actually doing that bad a job. Not doing that bad a job, all things considered. I expected him to sort of tip up when the trailer started getting full, but not a case, not the issue, not a problem. Easy peasy. We'll unload the closest one first. He doesn't actually need it. He's got about 20% left, and that would probably be more than enough, but it doesn't hurt. I don't want them stopping. We won't fill this trailer up. It'd be awesome if we did. We won't fill it up. And most of this is probably going to end up in the seed mill. Although, to be perfectly honest, I may fill up the grain silo before we go down to the seed mill, because we don't necessarily need the seeds, but we do need to keep product going into the grain. And it's just over there, so it'll be a short trip. Well, I'll keep you going. And we'll go back and get your friend. There's a lot fuller. He's probably close to shutdown. There was, he ain't no more. When that other combine makes it back to the opposite end, closer to the farm basically, we will shut him down and return him back, empty him out, all the bits and pieces that go with it, and then this single combine will finish up the field because he'll only have a couple of passes, and that gives me a bit of time to catch up on the straw. It's a good theory. That'll do. We'll drive this one down and we'll park him at the end of the field. Kind of. That'll do. So yeah, we want to keep an eye on him. When he makes his last pass, we'll hopefully shut him down on time. And that'll be that. And that is pretty much it for the episode. I'm going to carry on. You're all caught up. I'm going to unload the rest of the slurry. We're going to finish up the harvesting. I'm not going to empty the crop into anywhere. I'm not going to empty it into the grain mill or the seed bins. I'll do that in the next episode at the start so we can see together exactly how much we made. And then I'm going to get on grass cutting. Once everything's been gathered up and out of the way, so we'll gather up all the straw from 14 and 56, get that all out of the way and stored. I'll try and make a note of how much there is, but work on the basis of about 3 to 4 million meters, and you've probably got an accurate representation. But I want to get the grass underway because it is 7:30 in the morning. We are running out of time. It's weird to say when you consider it is 7:30 in the morning, but it is going to take hours and hours and hours to get this done. So yeah, take a good look at the grass, because when you come back for the next episode, I'll not be crashing into hedges, and hopefully we'll have all the grass cut, stored and ready for transportation again. If I do complete it, I won't move it, just so that we can see it all move, so you can see just exactly how much we made. So I can't be accused of cheating. And there was more in that pig silo than I thought. Just a little over 100,000. I won't move that, I'll just park him out of the way. There we go. That'll do. Right then. So, thank you all very much for joining me. Really hope you enjoyed the show. Progress is being made. We're nearly at halfway for our £100 million target. If you enjoyed the video, throw us a comment if you feel like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content. That helps me out a great deal. Other than that, guys, have yourself a fantastic day. And I will catch you all on the next one.